That man said, what? Give me that. Give me that. That's what you get when you pay for a 99 spectacular catch. 99 catching. 99 catching traffic.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown.
That's why you get the gold shoes, Barkley.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 8.
Throwing again. Newton. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 2nd and 2, Newton steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. 20! And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 27 yards there, a first down. From the red zone now, Newton. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton. And he's going to go down. He's back in the 24.
Oh, Cam.
Doesn't start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
That's it. What I need. Check. No. Double. 20.
3rd and long, it's Newton. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be
Out of bounds.
incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation instead. Trying to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give them the yardage they needed.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
In your face.
Hey, Alpha. Mike 52. Let's go.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Turns it here to his home 18-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for Philly. 48 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. To throw is Newton. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down now, it's Martin. And some room to maneuver.
Ooh.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34. Well, you hate that for him. He gets so close on the big run, but has him in excellent position.
And I know there's plenty of competitive spirit on the defensive side of the ball, but part of me wonders if they would have just preferred him to go ahead and take it into the end zone rather than deal with him again on a likely carry on this down.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
They'll run for it with Martin. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Oh, it's
A
not going to
great
turn over.
play
Boy.
there. His first touchdown of the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check that. What Mike 52 right here.
Stop your body.
Here's the 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
That wind up.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Looking to throw. Jones. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Hey, Delta.
They'll try and throw for it here. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now
How was that?
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jones, off play action. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to rifle one deep left. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up 1st and goal. But one thing's for sure.
You got none. You got nothing to say.
Come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, you know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Give him 3 on the game there, 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
All right, Black.
And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Oh. All right.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And
That's
that's
pass interference.
incomplete. However,
Oh my God.
Let's check in with our referee. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They fake the give. Newton on the move to his left. Taking down the 25.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That right there, career catch number 541, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow, who also obviously played the tight end position.
Yeah, and helped revolutionize it when he was in San Diego. But how about what we're seeing right here?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you.
You gotta stop tapping your button like that.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are
If you tap the button quick, if you tap the button twice, then it's gonna pump fake, and then it also like freezes things for a little bit. Yeah. So you gotta be aware of that.
Standing by in Orlando, he'll have stats and scores from games in progress.
You gotta be aware
as
of
well
that.
as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't it? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Hey, exit.
On 2nd and 9, Jones over the middle. He's got his tight end Ingram. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Jones now throwing on first down. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Now Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to look deep for Moore. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's Jones throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, high 7. Get it.
To throw again, Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And Rosas puts this one through. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find
Remember you tried to freeze me?
ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
Because they talked about they talked about it after the fact.
The Giants
How you took your first timeout.
set to receive this kick. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Whoa.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the
Not
things
bad.
that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Martin, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton.
Whoa. Not bad.
He's got a man wide open. Complete.
Not bad.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. On first down. Newton eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
On second down, it's Martin. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Here's Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against the secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point.
Hey, lucky he was close. He lucky he was close. Oh.
He's got 9 points on field goals now.
No, but I said you're lucky you were close to the goal line. Yeah, you're lucky you were that close.
And for him, it's not his concern, right?
Otherwise, that would have been gone, boy. That would have been the lamest of lame ducks.
Got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. Open man right side is Ingram. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
This quarterback now over 300 yards down for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Barkley. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Barkley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing Jones. And he's got his man on the outline. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
And I say, what did he trip up on?
Go now. 10 logo. 61. Matchbox lights.
On first down, Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
Damn.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants
Oh, shite.
able to add on.
Yeah, make it. Thank God.
That's good with the extra point.
I was a little bit too far out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice job there as he gets this one just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get up.
Throwing again. Newton. Man open. It's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
The end result, 21 yards. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Flushed out right. He'll
Where are you going?
gets him in just a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Flush to his right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. That'll make it
He was an inaccurate throw.
loss of 1.
So you probably had to adjust for it.
Clocking right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
How many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense uses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way.
That's why you got the gold shoes.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
You draw Corker. He's coming. We got double up. Out. First
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Gets by him, and now a little daylight.
Jesus! Barkley! 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 Ooh, boy! Barkley, boy! Boy! Jesus Christ, Barkley, set him up and let Ingram knock him down, boy!
Giants are able to add on to their lead. Close to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just
Jeez!
Running those patterns near the goal line.
Because you have to decide how you want to treat them.
Barkley says social distancing. Don't touch me.
Or they're a hybrid and caught in between. So are you going to use a linebacker? Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all 3 of those positions.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big
Good shit.
Because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. Makes more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On 2nd and 9, Newton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too
We'll
easy.
put some old English on that one.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the ball moving?
That's why you got the gold shoe.
You're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
The gold shoe.
It's not just end of the half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong
Don't even worry
direction
about it.
and leads to 2nd down.
Don't even fret about that.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 10-2 stop. Hey, orbit. Now.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 17 yards and a giant 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's you.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Hey,
On 3rd and 2, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. A gain of 8 and a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead.
That wasn't his fault.
Yeah,
He
you
got
got
pushed.
the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Got it. 52, Mike, 52. Hey, box drop.
Jones now throwing on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Jones going to throw again. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this pass.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Jones now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Wow.
Yeah, he got a little aggressive.
A little jumpy there, sir.
He did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Watch the slant. 49, check 49, check 49. X3, 218, chop.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence.
This doesn't look good at
as
all.
well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just
And he is in.
That did not look good at all, boy. I don't know what you was thinking just now.
Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
Oh, God.
Add on to their lead. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rear view
This,
mirror,
I don't know
he
what it
goes
is,
back
but
to kick
it's
this
just
one off.
throwing off the timing.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Newton on 3rd down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They run. Martin. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I could do a little something.
17
I could do a little
yards,
something
first
there.
down for Philly.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Ain't nobody deep.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles get a score closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just
Yes, really now. Really now. That's why you got the gold shoes.
75 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there.
They be that close, but still. Won't touch him at all.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The amount of sacks
Tell you,
absorbed
the wind
in
up
this
is what's
game
getting you.
absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Martin.
Sheesh. This man turn around for?
That's a big
Man said no way. He left my stove on. Just turn it on and go backwards. Jesus.
Right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
In contact, give me some of that.
And it's a good return.
Give me some of that.
J.J. Arthega-Whiteside, the intended receiver.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
In contact, give me some of that.
That's good for a gain of 6.
I got to the
Second and
1.
goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the
I understand how the man fall backwards into the touchdown.
Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Well,
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. As his
All
guys
right.
are in for 6. And the
This
Giants
feels a bit more
lead
natural now.
8.
Feels a bit more natural.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now
Make that one? I don't think I did. Yes, it
and
did.
your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one
Whew.
ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried
Oh, no,
about
when these
getting
songs were in
points
the,
case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play
in
later.
the game. I know I hear them during like actual games, but all of a sudden they just make their way into the video game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. Newton to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man going over the middle. It's Schultz. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
And they probably will because.
They'll run on 1st down.
Where you going, buddy?
And he'll take this football with a
Run back
40
and
about
tackle
the
that man.
51.
That's what I pay you for.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 41, Newton flushed out. And I think the ball's out.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of
So
yardage.
lucky. Oh, Cam. Oh, Cam.
Newton now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard
Jesse.
line. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside,
Oh,
the intended receiver.
Jesse.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick, and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another
The carnage continues.
Roses to add the extra point.
Oh, Cam.
And this one was over a while ago as they just added.
Whoa, Cam.
Now after the touchdown, here's Roses on to kick it away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are just...
I say the middle of the game ran out of plays, bro. Lord.
What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Calm down, Martin. Your day is done. Your day is done. Don't worry about it. Your day is done.
What has happened out here?
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
12 yards is the pick.
I didn't want to tell you, man. Your day is done.
It's been a
You
remarkable
working so
day at the
hard
office
for.
him running the football. Those yards
Just collect the
continue to
check.
pile
Go
up
back
as
to
the
your ragtag team.
More than double-digit carries
Just let it
in the
be.
second half.
Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it
Be as
be.
tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with
Unnecessary
their offensive
roughness.
linemen, those are the guys they really value.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Let it be.
Martin. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Being chased out left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up...
Who
Well,
can?
he strung it out as far as he could.
Who
Kept his eyes downfield,
can?
but he finally ran out of time and
Whoa,
room. But I'll take that over forcing it
can.
downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Possibly.
Check 56. Man, I got you. Get it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Whoa, Cam. Whoa. Whoa, whoa,
Offense
Cam.
isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
56, Mike, 56. Get ready.
They snap it to Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to get the football back.
Whoa,
Giants
Cam.
on the line, ready to begin their next
Whoa.
drive. And this game
Whoa,
comfortably in hand. This
Cam.
scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015...
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship.
Whoa,
For
Cam.
them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their
Throw
own
that clipboard on the
confidence
floor,
leading
bro.
them. It's a lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Oh boy, oh boy.
End of this one, the
Well,
final play today.
come out of here. Had me a little confused in the beginning, you know. You had me a little flustered with the running and Cam Newton and all that fancy new nonsense, you know. But in the end, things are as they always will be, as they always should be. And
So for the
you know,
Giants,
here's what it is.
hot as anyone.
So,
6-0 now through the first
I
month
remain
and a
the
half.
sole undefeated in the NFC East, and you can join the dregs down there
They taste defeat for the first
amongst the
time this
Cowboys
season.
and the Washington franchise.
No end to the
And
as he'll be
you know,
back in action.
hopefully you come back to prominence in the next game.
Tuning in, everybody, alongside Charles Davis.
Oh yeah. Oh, you don't have to listen to me yap anymore. Hey Siri, I just beat the Eagles.
Just a moment. Done. Hugh says, okay, living room is set to victory over Eagles.
Outside, it's like showbiz.